Good evening. Bouncing, good to see you, buddy. How are you? We've got Mez Minis here as well. How are you both getting on? How's the Wednesday been for you? Bouncing is okay, good stuff. You looking forward to the match? Looking forward to the foot. Yeah, a little bit early today so that I can get off a little bit early and watch a little bit of football. Haha, it's England in a tournament, so no. 60 years of hurt, right? It's coming home. Come on, England. Come on, England. Bet Mez is loving this. How do you feel about the football, Mez? Have you got your Croatia shirt on? And Black Sigil is here as well. Canada's finest Black Sigil studios up inside the place. How did the video editing go in earlier, Black Sigil? The elves versus the goblins. Sorted the audio. I'm not sure if you just paused the audio so that you didn't hear me singing England chants, Mez. Still working on it? Nice. Sounds good. What do you use for your video editing, Black Sigil, out of interest? Da Vinci. Ooh, nice. Top banana. Right, let's get this camera on. See how much of my my food is on my face. Move this camera this way a touch. There we go. Never seem to stay where you leave them. Patrick Dudgeon is here as well. Postman Pat, how are you, buddy? Always good to see you. Black Sigil's got some food being delivered. Nice. What have you gone for, sir? What have you gone for? Seeing American news reports on how many pubs and bars have been drank dry is kind of entertaining. Yeah, that's it. The English and the Scottish in one place. Alcohol is getting consumed. Black Sigil's gone for some tacos this evening. Nice. Our local Taco Bell shut down, so I've not had tacos in quite a while. Bum bum bum, oh yeah baby, let's go. I'm gonna make these today. Someone was mentioning Blood Bowl yesterday and I thought, yeah, why not? I could do a little bit of Blood Bowl. So here we are, doing some Blood Bowl. Taco Bell isn't real tacos, well there is that. That is somewhat true. How are you, CDs? Good to see you back in the chat. How have you been? Facts. Taco Bell ain't real. Don't you like plastic tacos? Almost at 1,000 subs. Hell yeah, yeah. Only less than a dozen to go, I believe. Dirty dozen required, and we'll hit that target. And that will be fantastic. Devastated the Welsh and the Irish couldn't join the shenanigans. Yeah, I went to 10 years ago. I went to the Euros in France. Ireland and Wales were well represented there. It was good. Wales did pretty well at the 2016 Euros, actually. It was a hell of a lot of fun. I actually went to the match where England beat Wales in the 2016 Euros. Cobalt Commando is here as well, which reminds me, I've not jumped in the Discord. There we go. For those of you that want to hear the voice but not the music, I'm in the Discord. You can go have a listen in there. What are we doing today? We're going to make these, paint this, talk about football, and anything else you guys want to do, basically. Oh, I'm gonna give away 5 memberships to the channel today at some point as well. And then tomorrow is the members only stream. Every other Thursday we do a members only stream where we do things a little bit differently. Play some computer games, make some music, play the guitar, all that sort of stuff. And CDs, first box of minis is complete. Ah, have you built them all? Did you enjoy it? Was it a good experience? The Yanks are shook with the amount being drank. Yeah, I mean, I went to France, as I say, for the Euros in 2016, and they were flabbergasted by how much alcohol we got through. They couldn't believe it. 10 more souls needed. Yeah, so no ginger people. They don't count. Who had Messi being the first to score a hat-trick on their bingo card? It feels like they kind of just let him score it, to be honest. They did very little to stop it happening, that's for sure. Unpopular opinion, I think Messi is largely overrated. How can you say that? How can you say that? Blah, 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 blah. Ronaldo is better than Messi. Fight me. Oh dear. Other than that, we all having fun, having a nice day. I've taken a worming tablet for my sore bumhole today. If you want to jot that down in the Olmaph overshares column. Yanks finally coming to terms that 100 standard Brits can and will outdrink 100 standard Americans. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. CDs has had the fun building the first box. Gonna start on the Ursarax next. Nice. Yeah, and don't forget to chuck them in the Discord as well as you work your way through. Always good to see the work in progress. But today's going to be a little bit of a Blood Bowl kind of day. Whilst they're playing our sport in their country, I'm going to play their sport in this country. With a little bit of Blood Bowl. So what do we get? We get a double-sided Blood Bowl coin, a couple of them. A couple of bruiser linemen. Well, quite a few bruiser linemen. 3 lots of 2. And then a load of Black Orcs. A couple of bulls. Happy days. Nice looking box. 50 Brits could outdrink 100 Yanks. Probably true. Probably true. Tim Payne is the best. There we go. Cobalt has said it. Tim Payne. The champion. Bum, 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 bum. Start drinking at 12 and retire at 28. Yeah, last year, there was only one day in the entirety of last year that I drank. And that was my birthday. Celebrated a lap around the sun with 4 beers and 4 rums. Happy days. Requiem is here as well. B-A-R-R-O-T, how are you, buddy? How's your day been? How's the Wednesday getting on for you? And Cobalt doesn't drink. A non-consumer of the alcoholic beverages. Oh. Play a quick game of try not to chop my hands off with this ill-equipped knife. There we are. This is my second Blood Bowl team. I've also got the Corn one, which is pretty cool. Appreciate you all doing the thumbs up without me having to ask as well. That's a good habit to get into. Join the stream, shove a thumb up. And if the stream ends up being rubbish, you can just shove your thumbs back down again. Preemptive thumbs up. Appreciate it. How are you and the family? Yeah, doing well. The boy has had his tube taken out of his nose now, which is nice. Means he's heading in the right direction. I've just noticed that I missed the fingers of Khan. So he's got all this lovely shiny, and then his hand is still grey. Need to rectify that at some point today. What are you up to this evening then, Mr. Requiem? Out and out? Getting much done? Any Templars on the table? Bum, bum. Mez is on the third bottle. Bottle of what? What are we working on, Mez? Ah, CDs. The Southern Americans are where the drinking is done properly. Whiskey and moonshine. And a fun time. Carry on with the Templars. Still working on the Crusader Squad initiates. Happy days, happy days. I've got the Thunder Valley Greenskins. So I'm going to open this box up, whip out the Tamiya and have some fun. Why not, eh? Why not? Celebrate the World Cup with the Blood Bowl team. I mean, they've not gone to the world's biggest amount of effort with the instruction booklet. Not even put it in colour. Like someone's photocopied it. It's the sort of thing you get handed out at school, a photocopy of a book. Wow, wow, wow. Intriguing, intriguing. Not put the time and effort into the Blood Bowl. Then we got all of these. Yeah, you've got some cool little transfers here. Pretty nice. Some pretty nice transfers. Oh, put those with the Blood Bowl ones, the Blood Angel ones from the other day. Anyone want to play a game of Guess the Base? What year do you think these bases are from? Look at this. They have to pause halfway to sleep with their cousins. Bouncing, throwing around the stereotypes. So is South America, the south of the USA, basically the same as Norfolk in the UK? How's your mum and how's your auntie? And how's your sister and your wife? Yeah, she's alright. Malibu. Mez is on the Malibu. Nice. Yeah, hangovers aren't fun, right? I like real ale and rum. That's my my chosen beverage if I go to the pub. I'm thinking about going to the pub later, but I don't want to walk there when my arsehole hurts as much as it currently does. So we'll have to figure that out. See what happens. Great news, my oldest was premature by almost 2 months. Took a bit of time, but she came out of it perfect, and yours will be too. Ah, interesting, Black Sigil. Yeah, you had an early birth as well. Yeah, it's quite a surprise, right? When you've got this date in your mind that you're running up towards, and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, baby. Not sure whether to finish these 5 or start the initial rough basing of the neophyte. Depends how you feel, I guess. If you've got that feeling of, oh, I can't really be bothered with this, then do something else, because otherwise you'll half-arse it, and then that's not time well spent, right? most of the Templar models are post so great. Yeah, I do quite like the Templar, but until they're in a launch edition box, I probably won't have them. My first ever unit was a Black Templar tactical squad in 2001. CDs had a buddy who drank 4 shots of Everclear for breakfast every morning. Well, that's one way. One way to make the day interesting, right? Batch paint through each squad, bringing them all to the same stage, one after the other. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, right? So we've got 2012, 2016, 2008. Let's have a look, let's have a look. I forgot I asked, if I'm honest. Oh, 2016. And our winner is Black Sigil Studio. Clearly a man who knows his plastic. Tobias is here as well. Toby. Tobious. How are you, buddy? Real ale and whiskey. Ah, is that your tipple? Yeah, never really been a whiskey guy. Hey, it's whiskey, but not as whiskey as a bank wobbly. Right, are these identical sprues? Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it, right? Just get the same sprue twice. Yeah, why go to the effort of making 2 different sprues when you can just have 2 of the same one? Fair enough, fair enough. Toby's doing great, good to hear. Beckett, what's Beckett? Beckett the grading company? Or is Beckett a kind of whiskey? You're fired for that joke. Come on, there's plenty of dad jokes to be had around here. Let's not forget Black Sigil went on a bear-related pun joke marathon the other day. Come on, that was a good one. I thought that was some top-tier tomfoolery right there. Hey, we can play some Space Marine on the members-only stream tomorrow if you want. Kind of want to get a Blood Bowl team just because. Which one would you go for? There's quite a few to choose from nowadays, right? I've got a Chaos one and an Orc one. I apologise for that. Must have been unbearable for everyone. Oh, good God. Right, let's give away some... I'm going to give away some memberships. Shall I click the button and see what happens? Never done it before. I just noticed it yesterday. It was like, oh, you get to give away 5 memberships every month. So why not? Let me click the button and see what happens. Send gift memberships for free. Here we go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ooh, yeah. Olmaph, thank you for the gifted 5. Oh yeah, Olmaph, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Wilson got one. Wilson, the official on board, Double J Terrain, Balaversa and Ragnarok. 5 gifted, enjoy the gifted subs, baby. Nice, why not, eh? Why not? I saw the button that said you can give them away, so that's what I did. Black Sigil, yeah, apparently so. That's what it said to me. It was like, oh, you can give 5 for free every month. So that's what I've done. There we go. Happy days. As a channel, we can give free memberships to people. Yeah, I've just done it. I've just done 5.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, CDs. Oh, yeah, baby. CDs has joined. He's a member now, baby. Let's go. I haven't built any marbles, but we got a new member. CDs work. CDs work.
Thank you.
CDs. Hero. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. There's not many people in chat that haven't got a membership icon at this point. Nice work, dudes. Appreciate that. Maybe I'll actually make some Warhammer at some point on today's stream. You talk too much. You're a silly boy. Yeah, so I found that button yesterday, Black Sigil, when I was looking... Oh, it's when I was setting the... We did a poll. I was looking at the options, and next to the poll button there was a gift memberships button. Requiem's got one on Twitch, but doesn't enjoy the Twitch UI, so hops over to YouTube. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You can subscribe for free on Twitch. Don't forget, if you've got an Amazon Prime membership, and then you get an extra stream every other Thursday. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, let's get these. Let's get this. Let's chop something out of here. Might as well put that sprue to one side, because they're both the same, right? Here we go. Here's a question for you guys. You know the terrain that's coming out that's pre-painted. How do you feel about that? Is anybody itching to buy pre-painted terrain? Anyone that likes it, doesn't like it, gonna buy it, gonna not? What are you thinking? Definitely not gonna buy, says Patrick. Do you own any terrain currently, Patrick? There's a bonus question. Black Sigil wouldn't buy it, but I like that they're offering it. Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like terrain is definitely an area where you're much more likely to 3D print terrain than anything else, right? Thinking about the footprints. Yeah, I started printing the footprints yesterday, actually. If it gets people building beautiful tables, then who am I to gatekeep? Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly against. Yeah, I don't know why you'd be against it, but certainly won't be buying it because it's not going to be cheap either, right? It's going to be expensive. You must suffer as we did. That's it. How does this fit on here? Je ne comprends pas. Oh, like that. It's annoying because the picture in the instructions doesn't have this build option. Gotta be like that though, right? F it! Get it done! What's the worst that can happen? Come on, Tamia. You currently have the mech workshop and 2 lots of Octarius terrain, non-painted. Yeah, I've got 3D printed foldable terrain. Have you seen this stuff? I've also not painted this yet, but I like it because it's flat. So like you can see that next to the sprue, it's like pretty flat. But then it folds out. Pretty cool. Quite like that. It's simple. It looks good. It folds up. You can very easily take it places. Very easily fold it out, whip it down. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Happy days. Let's get gaming. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I just 3D printed that. So yeah, quite like it. Patrick's got scratch built terrain now. That's the cool stuff, right? When you sit there and make your own terrain. Currently right now building an MDF church. Gonna sistify an MDF church. That sounds pretty cool, man. 8 tables worth of folding terrain. Awesome stuff. Awesome. I came to pray. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. Flat pack terrain will hopefully become the standard because that looks incredible. Ah, thank you, dude. Yes, just a nice, easy print. I mean, it took quite a while. It prints like folded and upright, and then you just unfold it. So it's you don't even have to clip it together. Well, technically not true. The platforms that are on it, you have to clip into it. That looks cool. Shame it's not for sale. Well, if you want some, just let me know. See what we can do. It's quite a long print time. I think that was like a 10-hour print. But it looks good. I'm happy with it. That's exactly why I bought the 3D printer in the first place, was for terrain. I'm not really much of a printing models kind of guy, but I do like printing terrain. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Next up, I've got to print a Blood Bowl stadium. That could be quite cool. Give these guys somewhere to play. Maybe I could get a scale replica of Pride Park. With a black and white army. Two, three, four. Tacos are here. That's an excited chap, right? Oh yeah, baby. Enjoy the tacos, man. Are you going to eat your tacos over an empty taco shell so that you get bonus taco at the end of your tacos? Bum, 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 bum. Have one of you unliked the stream out of interest? I looked a minute ago and it was on 10. And now it's on 9. What the hell? What's going on? I mean, it's fine if you have. But let me know why. So I can try to improve. If it was the horrible dad joke, that's probably not going to change. But everything else I can try and improve. Haha, Lucky Knife must be here somewhere. Yeah, Lucky's sabotaging my stream. Hey, we're back up to 10. Happy days. Oh, the instructions for this go left to right across a folded page. That's interesting. So this guy at the top, you build him like this. And then this guy you build like this. Not seen that before. These have got to be the cheapest build instructions I have ever seen. Bum 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 bum. Some big black corks to play some Blood Bowl, baby. Dum 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 dum. So who's working on what whilst watching the stream today then? What have we got on the table? We got Requiem with some Black Templar. Who else has got what? That's the big question. Right, that's our first ever Orc Blood Bowl player. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, Mez is working on a Rogel Dawn tank. Nice, you get a Rogel Dawn in the new Battle Force box, right? I am tempted to pick that up. Looks pretty good. I mean, the price will be the big interesting point. But I might have a look at Whaling Games on Saturday, see about picking up the and the tracked hippogriff as well. How is that going? How are you managing to get the tracks in there? Are they playing ball? Oh yeah. My first Black Orc. Ready to go. Dum 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 dum. Guardian East has just messaged me in Discord, missing chat tonight. It is his missus's birthday. Fair enough, dude. Donada. Right, Black Orc number 2. Come on down. Bum 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 bum. Bros before hoes. That's it. Miniatures before marriage. That's what we say around here. Portugal are beating the Democratic Republic of the Congo 1-0. I mean, yeah, fairly predictable that. Who scored for Portugal, do you know? Dun, 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 dun. Neves with the goal. Happy days for Portugal. Is Ronaldo playing? Out of interest. No idea. Oh, you're not watching it. Oh, you're watching me, aren't you? I mean, that's more interesting than the Portugal-Congo game, right? Yes, he is. Nice stuff. The other thing is as well, if you want to buy a t-shirt of your favourite World Cup team, the England t-shirt is like 90 quid. Olmaph t-shirt, 11 plus postage. A much better deal. You could kit a whole football team for the price of just over one England football team shirt. Olmaph giving out the best deals. Oh, 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 oh. Tired, man. All this tiredness swept over me out of nowhere. Kind of a quiet stream again tonight as well. Quite nice little models to build, these Blood Bowl models. Quite nice indeed. Very straightforward, enjoyable. Whoa. Do-do-do-do. I went to Asda today and looked for the Spearhead magazine, but I couldn't see it. Don't know if I'd have got there before the delivery got there or what, but... No Saurus Warriors for me. Bum, ba-da-da. Oh, oh, oh. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Right, there we have a second orc. Nailing it. Vintage, how are you, buddy? inside the Twitch chat. Got Complexus in the YouTube chat. How are you? How are you both getting on? How's Wednesday treating you? Oop, that's quite a big splodge. Day 23 for Vintage Sheep. Good to see you, buddy. 10 hours, 15 minutes of watch time on the channel. Nice work. Does exclamation mark watch time work in YouTube as well? Any of you YouTube guys got any big watch times? Just back from doing another garden. Oh, lovely. I read that as fancy sitting for a pint. Complexus getting ready to do some painting. Here we are. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. Cheers, buddy. Obviously, watch time doesn't work in the YouTube. That's weird how it works in the Twitch, but not in the YouTube. It does not work. Vintage Sheep with 10k channel points. Nice work. Nearly at a free sub, my friend. So what are you painting then, Complexus? What's on the table today? Right, 2 orcs. 2 orcs down. I'm going to do 1 more orc, 3 goblin bruiser linemen. Now I'm going to do a bit of painty fun times. And then I'm going to go watch England play. Oh, come on, England! Oh, Complexus put some initial contrasts on a fine cast Arjac Rockfist. Oh, nice. Post a before and after and see how we do. Oh, that'll be good, man. That'll be good. Look forward to seeing that. Toby is back as well. What did I miss? Not a great deal, sir. What have you been doing? You've been eating your tea? What have you had? Vintage has just seen Angel Studio. The studio behind my favourite game is making a co-op with one of my favourite YouTube. Oh, nice. That should be good. Something to look forward to. Hi there, it's 3. Yeah, my phone contract is up at the end of this month, so might be looking for a new one of those. Anybody got any UK recommendations for quality phone networks? Or any stay clear and avoids for any terrible ones? Toby's been helping make the dinner. Gonna eat it soon. Nice. What have you been making, sir? Vintage Sheep needs the noodle. Makes Unreal Engine 5 animations. Have you ever tried making any of your own games or anything, Vintage? Or anybody else? I used to use a tool called Game Maker 20 years ago. Ah, see, it will be a SIM-only contract that I'll need. I've got a Google Pixel 9. This is a Google Pixel. It's got a little crack in the screen protector. I was playing golf and I dropped it and I tried to catch it, but I had a golf club in my hand, so all I did is just whacked it with my golf club. Chilly, nice. Sounds good to me, dude. Yeah, Vintage, you'd be surprised. You can make a playable RPG yourself with just a little bit of effort. Quite fun if you enjoy that creative game-making element. Sim only. Requiem is with gift gap. Okay, nice. Rolling £10 a month contract. Okay, I'll check that out. Have a look. EE. Great for fast speeds, out and about. Ground floor of a concrete building, it struggles on 5G, but fine indoors on 4. Okay, yeah, nice. £12 a month. Unlimited calls and data, 125 gig of data. Okay, nice. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, I'm currently with 3, so hopefully they'll just give me a decent deal and I won't need to fanny around. I've got 2 sims as well, because I've got my work sim and my normal sim. So anything that's Olmaph related goes to the work sim. And I've got the same phone number I've had for like 20 years. So probably got to keep that. Boom, bum. So I got 1 gift gaff and 1 EE. I was on EE for a long time, to be fair. Can't remember why I got rid of EE. Oh, actually, I do remember. Had an annoying interaction with them a couple of years ago. Always bought the phones outright and used SIM-only gift gaff. Yeah, I've got my outright phone. Catherine wants the thermometer. Let me go give Catherine the thermometer. It'll be 2 minutes. Thermometer delivered. Yeah, I had it in here because I had the boy with me earlier whilst I was playing RuneScape. Gotta make sure it's not too hot. Vintage has already spoken to the boss of an Ego Studios. Okay, cool. 7 days till VIP for Vintage Sheep. Customer service sucked. Currently pay as you go with EE, but switching to Libara. Never even heard of Libara. I O2 nearly messed up my number on a pack transfer. Not ideal. Not ideal. Dun, 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 dun. Toby is currently playing Skyrim. Nice. Maybe more Warhammer tomorrow. What Warhammer will be tomorrow, Toby? Or do you mean Space Marine 2? Yeah, these are pretty fun to make, these little Blood Bowl models. Anybody here got any Blood Bowl other than me? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, the custom Space Marine chapter. Tell me a little bit about it, Toby. Tell me a little bit about it. Still doesn't have a name. Oh dear, oh dear. Ah, I've just seen Patrick's MDF church in the Discord. That looks pretty cool, man. I like that. We've got Nordic in there as well. The fine cast. Ah, it looks pretty cool, actually. It's not got a sword, so he's at least not got a big wonky sword like a lot of the fine cast have. Toby's come up with a lot of lore. Okay, that's cool. Good stuff, good stuff. He's got a wonky hammer instead. Bless him. type out as much as I can later on. Yeah, even if you put it in the Discord or message me, it'd be cool to see. You could even email me, oliver@olmaph.com, if any of you guys ever want to email me. You'll be more than welcome. Hey, Crenda Davis. How are you getting on? How are you? How's things? Good to have you in the chat. First time chatter. Are you a little bit of a Warhammer fan, perhaps? A fan of the plastic? Or are you a bot? Almost definitely a bot. Kendra, tell me about your Warhammer. Prove to me that you are not a bot, which you clearly are. I don't know why I'm talking to a bot, but nothing better to do, right? May as well. May as well. So how's this guy going here? Kind of hard to get this one glued on. Let's give that a go. See how that fits. Bum 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 bum. Talking to a bot sounds like heresy to me. Twitch is full of bots, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had a bot in YouTube. I've had trolls. I've had half a dozen trolls in the last couple of months. But I've certainly not had any bots, whereas Twitch seems like half the people on there are bots. Goblin Bruiser Lineman 2. Oh, this is a simple one. Stick a head onto a body, job's a good one. I like that you at least get different head options. So despite the fact there are 2 identical sprues, you won't end up with just 2 identical sets of 6, which is nice. Hey, average dude. It's been a while. How are you, my friend? Oh, got so excited I kicked my camera. So now we've got the Welsh and the Scottish in the chat. Good to see the United Kingdom coming together to talk about plastic. Enjoy a hobbying hangout. Twitch has no way of getting rid of bots permanently. How come, Toby? If you get any more trolls, just leave them to us. Yeah, I can let you guys have some fun with the trolls. It's just often easier to just bin them off, right? No time for trolls around these parts. No trog-offs allowed. Ah, the Welsh. Doing well, just building some old corn berserkers. Nice. I do like a little bit of corn. Oh, I didn't eat no corn. That's good, so you're going a little bit heretical then, average dude. Happy days. Hey, Balaverta's here. Balaverta got a gifted membership to the channel earlier today. Good to see you. How are you, my friend? This is the first time I've seen you actually in the chat, I think. Are you a fan of the plastic and the miniatures? What brings you to the stream, Balaverta? Slim Fricandle is back in the Twitch chat. Good to see you. How are you, buddy? Blood for the cornflakes. That's it, average dude. Bucky for the bookie god. That's what average dude says. Buckfast for breakfast. I bet there's quite a bit of buckfast being consumed on the shores of the USA at the moment. Have you been enjoying the World Cup so far, average dude? Slim. With a real Slim Fricandle, please stand up. How have you been? How's your Wednesday going so far, my friend? As I currently build some Blood Bowl from Blood Angels yesterday to Blood Bowl today. So Balaverta, you've also unlocked every other Thursday. We have a members only stream. You're more than welcome to come to that tomorrow. We won against Haiti, so I'm pretty happy, yeah. Nice little 1-0 victory, right? Off to a winning start, so you will almost definitely see some knockout football. Been a long time since Scotland got to enjoy some knockout football, right? Been thinking of doing World Eaters? Yeah, now you've got the Olmaph phone, you just saw that. CDs, I like to troll everyone now and again. With a name like CDs, should be obvious. Yes, Mr. Nuts. CDs nuts. These nuts. Slim, have you been working on any models and miniatures? You managed to get yourself some plastic? Your ultimate starter set. How's that going? You got a Space Marines and Tyranids in there, right? USA seems to be off to a good start. I don't really watch soccer, so I wouldn't know. Ah, fair enough, dude. How can you not watch it at the minute? There's like 3 or 4 games a day. It's good because I've been staying up with the baby till 4 AM, so I've seen like almost every game. Do, 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 do. Soccer is the worst sport. Okay, you have made a statement. Now I want your evidence and explanation. Come on, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. F1 is better. Interesting. How come? Did you watch Lewis at the weekend? I actually watched the race at the weekend. Expert strategy from Lewis at the weekend. Nice to see him finally have a race where it all comes together. My dog that I used to have was actually named after a F1 driver. How can you not watch soccer? Easy. Don't turn on the TV and just build minis. Well, I can get behind that. Build all the minis, have all the fun. That is the way that Warhammer's done. Baby! A Haas fan. Interesting. Just like motorsport in general. Mez is a big motorsport guy as well. Although he seems to have buggered off. Just as we start to talk about his favourite sport. Look at this, Nightshade jumps in. IndyCar. Superior to F1. How come, Nightshade? NASCAR is the best racing. Round, around, around, around. Let's do some ovals. Let's do some ovals. Average dude doesn't mind NASCAR. Okay. 90 minutes of people flopping around like they've been shot. Yeah. I mean, they've done a pretty decent job of stopping that in this World Cup. But yeah, I get what you mean. There are less theatrical sports you can watch. Cheeky bit of rugby union's quite good. Or if you're up in the cold land of Canada, cheeky bit of hockey ice. Hockey on the ice, hockey on the ice, very, very nice. Bouncing Sword prefers individual drivers. Who are your favourite drivers right now then, Bouncing? Nightshade, fan of the oval tracks. Round and round the oval we go. I couldn't tell you anything at all about NASCAR. Or IndyCar for that matter. I don't know what the rules are, what you have to achieve, how long the races are. College football is the one for CDs. Last time I went to a fight, a hockey game broke out. Sometimes the hockey gets in the way of the fighting, right? That's like people who watch cricket in the UK. All they're interested in is drinking all of the beer. No one really knows what's going on in the cricket. It's all about the beer. Bum, bum, ba, da, la, da, da, da. A lot of F1 drivers come from Indy, really? Could you tell me one of them, Nightshade? Give me an example. Maybe I'll recognise the name. Smoggy is here in the Twitch chat. Good to see you, Smoggy. How are you, buddy? What have you been up to? Piastri, Hamilton and Leclerc, Bouncing's favourite drivers. Interesting. So, basically, you're currently a Ferrari fan with a cheeky bit of orange on the side. Red and orange for Bouncing Swords. And as all Orc fans will know, red makes you go faster. That's why Ferrari won at the weekend. Oliver Behrman. Nice. With a soft spot for Alonso. Yeah, two very different drivers, Behrman and Alonso. There must be 20 years between the pair of them. Nightshade, Mario Andretti and Dan Gurney. I have never heard of these guys. Are they your favourites? Have you got a favourite driver, Nightshade? Also, how's the plastic coming along, Nightshade? You been having any fun with any plastic recently? Has anybody here got an F1 kit? I see you can build F1 cars. You can buy a little kit and build them. Could be a bit of fun. Trying to figure how this on goes on. Whoops. Fiddly fiddly. Like that, I reckon. My big chunky sausage fingers are struggling with this piece. Pato O'Ward is your favourite IndyCar driver. How come? What's the likability factor of Pato? The only other Pato I've heard of is Pato Banton. Anyone heard of Pato Banton? Child-free night for Smoggy, so working on the War of the Rohirrim box. Is that a Lord of the Rings box? Didn't know you had the Lord of the Rings stuff, Smoggy. Or maybe I did and I forgot. Apologies if so. We don't see much Lord of the Rings in the Discord. Are you in the Discord, Smoggy? That'd be pretty cool to see. I'm watching the football. Yeah, Portugal winning, I take it. Working on the little guys for the Vermin Lord base. Yeah, I've purchased some Skaven in the last couple of weeks. Looking forward to building those. Only real driver that CDs followed was Jimmy Johnson. That's a nice name. Good old JJ. He won 5 titles in a row. Wow. Pro levels. Right, so that's 3 orcs and 3 goblins. Oh, it's 1 all. Wow, Congo coming back. We'll put some in the Discord. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Always happy to see more Lord of the Rings stuff in the Discord. I'm thinking of buying some Magic the Gathering Hobbit stuff when that comes out in a couple of months' time as well. Oh, Mez's stream fell behind. How did you manage that? Yeah, all of this motorsport conversation and you've been missing out, dude. Yeah, always good to double check that your stream is up to date. I've been watching people before where I've been like, how am I so far behind the chat? I've done that with Now TV. You know, if you tab away from Now TV, it pauses the game. And because I watched the game on mute, I didn't notice that it would pause. Silly sausage. Right, so we've built some stuff. Now let's paint some stuff, shall we? I'm going to get the old Agrax out and give Khan a little wash. Let's wash the betrayer. Ooh, Smoggy's built some mutilators and a forge fiend. Ooh, very nice. The heretic Smoggy, I like it. I haven't got mutilators. I very nearly bought them in a shop in Melton Mowbray a couple of months ago. But instead I picked up a load of AOS Gloomspike Gits instead. I've got the obliterators, and mutilators are like smaller obliterators, so talk myself out of it. Right, let's find the Agrax, shall we? Agrax. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh. Agrax Earthshade. Very good, very nice. Let me put it in my shaker. Oh, and here's the answer to the question. What are the best biscuits you can buy from a supermarket in the UK? This is the answer. Fox's White Chocolate Rounds. Very good, very nice. Shortcake biscuits coated in smooth white chocolate. There will be no other answers to the question. Thank you. Is that Khan? The Betrayer. Hey, Frankie's here. How are you, Frankie? How goes the garage today? Mutilators are a nice kit. Yeah, all the modern kits are so much nicer to put together than the old ones, right? Bourbon, you having a giraffe? Bouncing reckons I'm wrong as well. What do you reckon it is, Bouncing? White chocolate rounds from Fox's Biscuits. Top tier. A++. Oh yeah, I meant to shake up the Agrax. I got too excited about the biscuits. Ah, nice. Frankie's got a brake job. Nice BJ to fill the day for Frankie to fish. Happy days. I'm glad you managed to tune into the channel as well. Toby has returned as well. Good to see you, Toby. Back with a belly full of chili. Happy days. Funny that the US stadiums can't have their sponsors on the stadium. The World Cup is willing to license out their trademark to McDonald's to plaster it all over their packaging. Yeah, big on the old advertising in the US, right? Seen a lot of people complaining about advertising during the drinks breaks. But we don't get that here in the UK. There is no advertising during the drinks breaks. The drinks breaks shouldn't even be a thing. I mean, it's that simple. They've basically turned a game of two halves into a game of 4 quarters. We're all allowed to have an opinion, even if yours is wrong, Olmaph. Oh, another Bourbons fan. Utter cretins. How do I kick people from the stream? Disgusting! Bourbons are like some of the most mid biscuits on the planet. Crazy, crazy animals. Crazy, crazy animals. Alright, let's ceremonially push this Agrax all over the table. You wouldn't ban your favourite Welshman? That is true. Neatly trimmed will not be banned. Isn't TV publicly funded in the UK? There are 2 channels that show it in the UK. One publicly funded, which I also think we should abolish. I think the BBC should be abolished, along with the licence fee. And ITV, which is funded by adverts. And even ITV don't show ads during the water break, so that's good. What did you say about my bourbon? Get my bourbon tea. I want my biscuit now. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Right, where's the thumbs down button? This might be the most disliked stream of all time. Bourbons mid, I'm unsubbing. How are there so many fans of bourbons? We have all 3 fans of bourbons in the world in this stream right now. Reporting this stream for bullying. Oh, how the turns table. Bourbon. Oh, who knew? We need a bourbon themed army right now. Fuck the TV license. Yeah, that's a statement I can get behind. I think it's disgusting. Disgusting. Never paid for it. TV works fine without one. Yeah, I think the way they it's not value for money. And the fact that you are forced in this country to get one. People bashing your door down to make you buy one. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They should have a public vote in this country. Do we want the license fee, yay or nay? Put it to a vote. Look at this, Olmaph getting all controversial. God, he's eating up this wash. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat it up, yum. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're giving corn a nice big bath. Disgusting how they enforce it. Yeah, for sure. Jail and court fines for little old ladies who can barely afford food and heating for not having a TV license. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oi, oi, you got a license for that? Come on. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? You need a license to watch TV. What a strange world we live in. Dum, da, da, dum, dum, da, da. Chocolate bourbons are the greatest biscuits. Well, look at all these people. These people, I wonder if you know how to dress yourself at this point. If you think that bourbons are the greatest biscuits. Foxes make the best biscuits. I don't know how this is even a debate. This is why democracy is a bad idea. They can't invade your house, so they just wait outside like lemons. I remember when I sold my house, I started getting all these TV license letters through the door. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, is this guy nice and dirty now? Nice and covered in brown? I'm just going to get a dry brush. Take some of these extra bits out that we don't want. Bum 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Probably put a little bit too much of this. Yeah, we have to pay for TV. You get the TV and it's all good. Yeah, kind of weird, right? It's such a weird thing to have to pay to watch a TV. Mez doesn't even own a TV. What? I own several TVs. How come you don't own a TV, man? Maybe in Wales they don't have TVs yet. That's a good point. Don't they refer to TVs as magic boxes in Wales? A magic picture box. Right, that'll do for now. There's probably some more bits of this I could probably clean up if I wanted to, but I think it looks pretty reasonable. I'm going to do a little bit of a brass rubbing on it at some point with the brassy brass, which is actually what the paint is called. I love how bitching about your own country's politics is a universal experience, exactly. Unless you're from Scandinavia, and then they pretty much just get most of it right. If you film them, they have to do paperwork, and more time doing paperwork equals less time harassing people. Happy days. Also trying to implement digital IDs so they can monitor us. I mean, with all the technology we have, it's very, very easy to monitor people anyway, right? Like, anyone with an Alexa or anything like that, you're being monitored. If you've got Discord, you're being monitored. WhatsApp, you're being monitored. Facebook, Instagram. Right, I think I'll just leave that, let that dry. I've done a hell of a lot of cleaning up. Clearly put way too much Agrax on. bum, bum. They want to post. They want your ID, so if you post a naughty comment online, they can come and jail you. Yeah, crazy, right? As an American that gets taxed for everything, a license fee for the TV seems absurd. Yeah, it must sound crazy mental to everybody else on the planet, right? Does that actually happen? Yes, CDs. It does, unfortunately. Still on the first series of The Archers. Hey, Psycho! Arrived in time to catch the Betrayer taking colour. Yeah, I've just done a little wash. Because what I like to do, or what I did with the guy the other day, is base them gold, then put on an Agrax wash, and then dry brush brass. That's how I make my brassy colour for my World Eaters. I'm going to be doing some Khorne Berserkers next week, hopefully. Blood for the Blood God. How are you, Psycho? Have you been up to much? Have you ever noticed if you're talking about a product with friends or family, and the next time you open Facebook or Amazon, there is an advert for it? Yeah, I mean, that's happened. That's happened to me on a Discord call. I was on a Discord call, I think it was with Complexus, and the next advert I got was for what we were talking about. Crazy. Khorne the Betrayer is pure fun to play with in Tacticus. Okay. In Tacticus, does he kill any of his own units like he does in 40k tabletop? Did I hear Khorne Berserkers? Yes, or if they are meat-free, they are Khorne Berserkers. Oh yeah, baby. Right, let me carry on with these Blood Bowl minis. Hold on, I'm just going to go for a wee first, I reckon. South Africa's got TV licenses. Really? I have never and will never. Our government is so corrupt and our national broadcasters are a load of propaganda spewing shill. To be fair, the BBC is very, very biased. Very biased. And it gets pointed out in court and they admit it, and then it's like, okay, never mind, carry on. Like, what? Yeah, media's dangerous, right? Certainly can be very dangerous. People have a tendency nowadays to just believe things instantly as well. And AI is like a crutch for the unintelligent as well, to elevate them up to levels they could never possibly achieve. So things are very interesting right now in the world of technology. Where are we going to be? Anything can happen in the next half hour. CDs thought about something. I mean, that's the top tier, god tier surveillance. That you think about it and your phone advertises it to you. Yes, you must be careful where you move him. He will clear the battlefield regardless of friend or foe. That's it. When his axe gets a hungering, he just smashes everything. Very interesting character. I'm hoping he gets a new model soon, Khorne the Betrayer. I want a nice chunky Khorne. Nice big chunky Khorne, please. There may be bias, but it counts as the US bias. All the bias. Everyone's bias. Only I am right. Only my opinion counts. Put me in the echo chamber. Let me listen to my own thoughts. Yeah, the world's interesting, man. Interesting. What a time to be alive. Khorne doesn't care where the blood flows. That's it. We're only 10 subs away from 1,000 as well. So, I mean, if any of you guys want to share this channel with your mates, with your family, with your doctor, with your accountant, whatever you want to do, if we could get up to that 1k, we can start our 1k giveaway, which would be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I mean, our 500th subscriber was Tommy Watson's mum, so I mean, getting 1,000 would be pretty cool. Oliver Tree. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Oliver Tree. I mean, I know what he looks like. Forget the football stream until 1k. To be honest, I think I'll be here for like a week. Like my subs have really died in the last few days. Don't know why. Peaks and troughs. Peaks and troughs. That's what we seem to achieve. Speaking of troughs, I'm going to quickly go for a wee. Then when I'm back, you guys can surprise me with 10 extra subs, and I'll do you a little truffle shuffle dance. Failing that, we'll just have a little chat, make some stuff, paint some stuff, have all the fun. Don't forget to shove your thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Thank you. Baby. Yeah, I've been printing some really simple terrain templates for 11th. So these should come in handy. Glue that together at some point, but pretty good. Just very simple ones with oh, should be good. Should be good. Right, second sprue, here we go. Oh, would you look at this? I mentioned Tommy Watson's mum. Zeitgeist appears immediately. He was listening. He's waiting for the family mention. Psychow is hoping to resist the fatigue and watch the first match this championship, England versus Croatia. Where are we shoving our thumbs? Up. Straight up. Thumbs up for the stream, baby. I don't promise to root for England, but I promise to raise a glass for every England goal. Let's hope there are some England goals, right? How are you, Zeitgeist? How is Wales? Sunny, sunny Wales. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Right, let's complete our Blood Bowl team, shall we, before I go to the pub? Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. What's going on with my mum? Well, I don't know, mate. What we were talking about is your mum was the 500th subscriber. I wonder who's going to be the 1000th. Sat here waiting for your intro. Look at that, what a diva. What a diva. There you go, he's here. And you are in Wales and it's pissing it down. Really? What's it like here? Glorious here. It's so glorious here. I've got the aircon on. And you've gone all the way to Wales and they've welcomed you with the rain. Oh dear, oh dear. You're going to find a way to get another family member to be the 1000th. Nice. Patrick Gudgeon with the Internet Monkey Dance. Oh, you're calling me the Internet Monkey. How very dare you! Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey, oh, oh, oh. These are joyous to build, these are, to be honest. Nice little models. Bum, 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 bum. Luke Kelly. I am guessing Luke Kelly is currently with Tom Watson in rainy, rainy Wales. Good to see you, Luke. How are you, buddy? With friends like Luke, there's no need for enemies. Outing Tommy the Child Snatcher Watson on today's Olmaph stream. I hope you have a delightful time in Wales. What's the plan whilst you're in Wales, Luke? What is the plan in the land of the sheep? You better leave those sheep alone. Only a child snatcher on Sundays, bloody hell. Ah, you're just here to Big Spoon Thomas. Nice. Tommy Watson getting a cheeky spooning. And Luke, you're a big spoon. I mean, Tommy's a big lad, right? You might have to take the spooning yourself, my friend. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. Yeah, give us a thumbs up on the stream whilst you're there, Luke. Much appreciated. Luke Kelly, wider than he is tall. Chode Master 3000, Luke Kelly. Good to have you in the stream. What did I hear after I came back? Oh, I don't know, average dude. There's all sorts going on this evening. Crazy, crazy fun times. All sorts going on. All sorts going on. It's a wild Wednesday. That's what we're doing today. Wednesday the Wild. I'm the hitcher. Good to get ya. Let me put you in the picture. Oh no, Tamiya has gone everywhere. Luckily it's happened off camera. Oh shit, that's going to really smell. Oh, you wouldn't believe. Let me turn the camera over so you can see this massive pile of... Can you see that? Look at this wet patch. Now I'm lying in the wet patch in the middle of the bed. That is not my best effort. Oh, the fumes. The fumes. Fuming. Jesus. I think I've spilt more of this Tamiya than I've bloody used. Don't forget, today we're going to end the stream a little early because I've got a World Cup match to go and watch. But usually it's every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. Crack the window. Oh, I tell you what. Woo-wee! Put it in there. Hey, look at this average dude. Let's go Croatia. I think there are a few Croatia fans in the stream tonight. I think Mez is probably a Croatia fan this evening. Neatly trimmed, probably a Croatia fan this evening. If you don't like it, you must just say so. I mean, I'd rather not spill this expensive nectar all over the desk. Lucky Knife's here as well. Good to see you, Lucky. Good to see you, man. Killed your brush. Yeah, I saw a picture in the Discord, man. That is not a nice way for the brush to turn up. Especially when you're looking forward to getting a nice new brush. Let's go Croatia. Alright, I take it all back. Bollocks to you and your brush. Shove it up your ass. Yeah, that's a shame, Lucky. That's a shame. Well, I won't need any beers at the pub once I've sniffed all this Tamiya. Bloody hell. Oh, man. The thing is, as well, I've got 2 bottles of this stuff. I bought 2 bottles of the quick setting. Need to buy the dark green one. Right, let's get this big bruiser on a base. Let's get the super glue out. Lucky Knife's favourite bit. At least I've not dropped the super glue. Dropping the super glue is way worse than the Tamiya. Although I've got such a big Tamiya stain on this mat now. Oh, stinky, stinky. Croatia 4, England 1. It's never coming home. Bloody hell, average dude. You're going to bring out my Scotland impression. Croatia 7, England 1. Anybody else got a score prediction? Average dude reckons 4-1 Croatia. Lucky Knife reckons 7-1 Croatia. At least you both think England are going to score. I'll take that. I'll take a goal. Hey up, Duck, Major Havoc's back. One of the OG viewers of the stream, Major Havoc. Good to see you back in the chat, my friend. 3D printer stand for the Tamiya to stop it tipping over. That's not a bad shout, actually. Look at that, dropping in with some top tier advice, Major Havoc. I like it. How are you? What have you been up to, dude? Plastic glue equals fun, makes you fuzzy inside. Super glue, cringe, hurts you. Ouch. Yeah, very true. Score update from Bouncing. Portugal 1. Congo 1. That's an interesting scoreline, right? Would that go down as an upset, do you think? Portugal failing to win? Oops. There we go, get that on there. Yeah, my 3D printer is currently whirring away in the background, otherwise I would instantly print a Tamiya stand. That's a great idea. I'm currently printing a card holder for the Catan cards. I don't know if anyone's ever played Catan, the board game. Settlers of Catan. Yeah, not bad, just busy with work, mergers, etc. Busy boy, Major Havoc. I hope it is all going swimmingly for you with the work and the mergers and the ETC. Have you at least got time this evening to watch the football? Le foot? Très bien. There we go, get that on there like so. Let's get him a leg as well, whilst we're here. Oh, lucky knife still sad about the brush. So what's happening? Are they sending you a new one? Have you got to send the old one back? I mean, why would they think that it's okay to send that brush out with no protection? Kind of weird, right? Haha, not into watching 22 men kick a bag of wind between some sticks? Fair enough, dude. What are you going to do instead? What's the plan? Other than watching this glorious stream? Lucky called them. Said they are debating if they even want it back. Asked if it was delivered in a box or envelope. Told them it was an envelope. They said they will send a replacement brush to the same address. Why would you put a paintbrush in an envelope? I mean, at the very least, put it between two pieces of card in an envelope, so it doesn't get wabangled like yours was. Smoshed. Kaboomed. 14 likes on the YouTube stream. If anybody else wants to join in with the likes, would be appreciated. If not, don't worry, not the end of the world. You do you. Right, he needs head and a hand. I mean, don't we all? So let's find the hand. Number 13, unlucky for some. And let's glue it on, baby. What's even worse is DaVinci brushes come in a cool gift box, sizes 6 and up. From sizes of like 11 up, you also get brush soap thrown in. Ah. So the smaller sizes you don't get. Not fun, Lucky. Not fun at all. But you know what is fun? Super gluing models onto bases, and we're going to do that again with this orc as my Blood Bowl team starts to take shape. At least I fixed my leaky airbrush. Nice. Needed to tighten the packing screw so it wouldn't leak paint into the trigger area. Yeah, that's good. A nice win, a nice solve. Well done. Yeah, I need to do some serious airbrushing in the next few days. I've got a lot of models I want to be painting, especially my Khorne Berserkers. If I can at least get those base coated, I can at least do a fun little bit of Khorne Berserkering. I may even try and run the gold through the airbrush. That could be good. Could be useful. Maybe get some yellow on some of the tail. Who knows? Let's hope I have some time at the weekend. Time is a thing like a bird on a wing, coming and going away. Oop. So what are you airbrushing next then, Lucky? You're still working on airbrushing the massive spaceship? Or are you working on something else? Did you feed the baby protein shakes and creatine yet? Needs to grow up big and strong. Well, it's basically getting protein shakes because it's getting breast milk. So that's good. Not on the creatine just yet. I don't want to have to clean up any creatine poos. Why is that not slotting into place? What if I bug it up there? Oh, there we go. No, there we don't go. What's going on? Ah, there we do go. Spaceship needs some tweaking of the blue shade. We'll do a thin filter of ultramarine blue contrast paint to tint it more purple. Currently a bit too electric blue. Electric boogaloo. Oh, did I not chop the head out for this guy? Whoopsie. He's headless. How can you be nearly headless? Hey, Lucky, did you see your bonk captain on today's YouTube short? Let me go check, that's it. Don't forget guys, every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday there is a YouTube short uploaded with a variety of different pictures from our Discord channel. Leave a comment if you see something you recognise. Ad blocking a load of short related stuff so you don't see them on the homepage. Ah, no problem. No problem, buddy. Go give it a little watch. And you'll notice the bonk captain is on there along with a load of massive robots. And a whole host of other stuff. Dum 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Hey, we've got some other stuff in the Discord. We've got Ben Cole joining in with some what have we got here? Oh, they're the mutilators, right? And Rahiram. So Ben Cole is... What's Ben Cole's YouTube name? This is a problem. I always get confused when people have a different name in YouTube and Discord. Ha! There he is, my baby. That's it, sir. The final picture on the short as well. That's where you want to be. The final picture, the pièce de résistance. Top work. Top work on the bonk captain. Appreciate you chucking the pictures in the Discord. Don't forget, if you guys want to see a load of pictures of minis, you can also go to olmaph.com. There is a gallery there of all the stuff that goes on in the Discord, as well as the YouTube shorts. Right, I've got 6 orcs now, but only 3 goblins. So let's gobble up some more goblins and we'll have a full team. And then I'm going to look at some 3D prints and see if I can 3D print a nice Blood Bowl stadium. Could be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Olmaph in the house. Let's go. You were going to paint the Gobbo girl on bike with a new brush today. Oh, we're missing out on a nice Gobbo girl because of failures of brush delivery. Not fun. Who would want to live in a world without Gobbo girls, right? Oh, that is not a piece you want to drop on the floor. Oh no! Right, let's turn the flashlight on. Let's see if we can find that little goblin arm, shall we? Oh, this is going to be tough. Ah, there it is. That reminds me, my cat was sick last night. And do you know what was in the sick? Little bits of PLA. Like literal just strands of PLA. Why would a cat eat PLA? What is wrong with you? Daphne the PLA monster. Requiem just based all the armour on the Templars. Now wants to die and never want to see Corvus Black again. I'd declare a crusade against the brush seller for denying us Gobbo girls. That's it, right? How dare you? Yeah, an airbrush is really good for basing, I must say. PLA is made out of lactic acid. Maybe the cat thought it was food. Well, clearly she did, as she munched it all up and then promptly sicked it all out. There was like 6 strands of PLA in a little cat's stomach soup. Started out being careful and intricate, and by the end I was slapping on paint like I was painting a wall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a guy on this stream called Tech Support, absolute legendary hero. He sent me a airbrush starter kit in the mail, and since using that, I'd never go back to basing any other way, really. Absolutely superb for the base coats. Once you figure it out. Obviously I had to stab myself in the hand before I figured out how to use it and clean it properly. Learning by stabbing. Dun, 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. B for the BG, always good to see you, sir. Dropping by with the like. Really bad day. See everyone next week. Dude, if you want to talk about it, send me a message in the old Discord. Sometimes it's cathartic to type out the experience. More than happy to listen if that's what you need. If not, recover well, and I'll hopefully see you next week. I wonder if I can get this guy to stick using only his hands and feet. It's quite a cool pose, I think. Right, let's let that dry. That Tamiya bottle is doing a lot of the Lord's work, holding that in place. Do I have too much water in my wet palette if the paint continuously dilutes and eventually becoming unusable while it's on there? Yeah, depends what kind of paint it is, right? But probably, like the water, there shouldn't be water in the wet palette in terms of like pooling water. The water should all be in the sponge, right? That goes for anyone. If you want a chinwag, feel free to drop me a message in Discord. Yeah, nice one, Patrick. And myself as well, if anyone ever needs a chat. Sometimes I'll randomly message people if I feel like they're being quiet or I haven't seen them for a while. I'll just check in with people occasionally just to make sure they're all right. So if you ever need to check in, just give me a shout. Yeah, speed paints and metallics separate super quick, right? Some metallics are atrocious for separation. Yeah, I've learned that just put a dot and use it and then another dot and use that. Also, like the wet palette sponge only has a finite life as well. Sometimes you can get to the end of the life of the sponge and you need a new one to get it back into full working order. Nightshade says, water helps with some paints? Yeah, definitely. I mean, you should thin your paints regardless, right? Yeah, you can definitely come back to the paint the following day if you've got a wet palette in good condition and the paint is just a standard paint. That is the point of the wet palette. That's why it's got a lid. Keeps it nice and moist. Ah, paper towel between the sponge and the membrane. Top tip from Patrick there. Yeah, that's the problem. You can ruin a sponge, so maybe your sponge is knackered, Requiem. Maybe you need a new sponge. because as Lucky Knife says, if you leave it wet for too long, you can end up with a mouldy, stinky sponge. Good way to check, actually. If your sponge stinks, probably need a new sponge, right? Nightshade's heading out. Right, well, it's good to see you, Nightshade. Have a great rest of your day and the rest of your week, and hopefully I'll see you soon. And if you become a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch, then I can see you tomorrow. You can have some members-only fun. I've missed one. Yeah, I missed one. Just realised I started chopping out the final goblin when I've not even done the second goblin. Second one's very quick. Just a body and a head. I let it dry out completely every couple of days or so, and I never shut the lid fully, so there is some airflow to stop mould. Okay. How long have you had the sponge? Because, yeah, the leading cause of wet palette issues is a sponge that's done all of its sponging activities and wants to retire in the great retirement sponge home. Yeah, I don't know what I'm on about either. Nobody knows what he's saying, but it's provocative. A few months? Yeah, maybe you need a new one. Maybe you need a new sponge, my dude. They're not that expensive, so maybe just give it a go, see what happens. Yeah, good test, as Lucky says. Put one on the lid and one on the paper, see the drying time difference between the two. What does this little goblin have in his hand? Looks like a tyrannid or something. Kind of weird. Weird thing for a goblin to be holding. I have a second sponge that came with it. Yeah, bash out a second sponge, my friend. I'm on my 4th sponge, and even that is probably dead now. And that's in the space of about 9 months, 4 sponges. Also depends on where you're storing it, right? If you're storing it in a hot, dry place, it's going to dry quicker. Simples. Ended 1-1 between Portugal and Congo. Wow. Not an impressive result for Portugal. Right, that's 6 goblins and 6 orcs. I've been flying through the plastic today. Flying! Obviously you guys aren't distracting me enough today. Oh, I forgot to put his shoulder pad on. Whoopsie. Oh, I knocked his head off. Knocked his block off. It's all going Pete Tong now. I always feel like I'm wasting paint if I throw the paper with paint still on it. Maybe you're putting too much paint on there, dude. Which I am definitely guilty of. I've been using this dry palette recently. Look at this. Look at all these colours I've been using. This is a piece of art in itself now. My accidental dry palette that I made with my 3D printer. Nice. I don't even want to open this wet palette because I haven't opened it in about 3-4 weeks. That's going to absolutely honk. That is going to be one honky wet palette, that is for sure. Very pleasing to look at. Yeah, I quite like it. It's colourful. It's a history of what I've been working on in the last few weeks. Like a patchwork quilt. Bum, 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 bum. So, that is the end of my black and white single page assembly instructions. Black and white, single page instructions. Open the palette now on stream, let us see. Yeah, but what if I collapse due to disgusting fumes? Are you ready? I don't remember what's even in here. If anything. Oh, this is going to absolutely hum. Oh, it's not too bad. That still looks wet. No, it's not. It is dry. Oh, it stinks though. Good God. Oh, look at the. That needs going in the bin. So, do as I say, not as I do. Disgusting! Is that your sponge? Yes, sir. Needs to go in the bin, right? I need to order another one. Dirty, dirty boy. Mez has got to go. Good to see you, Mez. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow if you're around for a members-only Thursday stream. Always good to have you here, Mez. Despite the fact you are from West England, you are always appreciated around here. See you soon, dude. Have a good one. Moldy sponge time. That was a sponge. That's a biohazard. Yeah, you're not wrong. That needs to go in the bin. I don't have any other sponges right now. I need to order one. Maybe I'll do a little dry brush. Assuming this guy's dry now, I'll do a little dry brush of brassy brass. Bum, 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 bum. A brassy brass dry brush, and then stick some red on him in the coming weeks. 2 more weeks and some Tyranids will come out. What Tyranids are coming out, Psycho? Or are you talking about the Battle Force box? Yeah, today's going to be the first stream in a long time when we don't hit 20 likes. But that's fine, because we're going to end it half an hour early, so that I can get to the pub and watch the football. But between now and then, let's get some brassy brass, which is what this paint's actually called. Top tier naming convention. Brassy brass, baby. There's also one called Tinny Tin. Yeah, look. Brassy brass. Sounds like thank you in Spanish. Ah! 2 more weeks till Tyranids crawl out of my wet palette. Yeah, you could be right, Psycho. You could be right. Oh, I've just noticed when the paint shaker's on, my webcam shakes. That's weird, because the webcam's not even attached to the desk. Crazy. Shaky, shaky fun times. Alright, so I need a dry brush of some description. See if I can find one of those. You're planting lies in my garden. Oh, that looks kind of... That's usable, right? Let's give that a go. What's the worst that can happen? Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, I just saw Patrick's good little church has done. That looks awesome, man. That looks very nice. I look forward to seeing how you sisterify that up. Should be good. Black Sigil has managed to finally finish the editing of the video. Currently it is rendering. Nice. Nice work, sir. Nice work. I don't have any kitchen rolls. Let me get some kitchen roll ones there. Oh, it's up there. Here we are. Ooh. Ooshwire. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so he's looking pretty brassy now. First comes the brass, then comes the blood. Yeah, looking pretty cool, man. Looking pretty cool. Hoorah! Right, it's been quite quiet on streams this week. Hopefully we'll get a good few members in tomorrow, and then next week will be nice and lively. Hopefully we'll hit 1k by this time next week, which will be awesome. Then I can put together some details for a 1k giveaway, which will be good. But next up, I'm going to get the red done across this guy. Should be pretty cool. $991 subs, nice. Happy days, 9 to go. And then it's party time. Haha, Psycho, already drinking. What are you drinking, Psycho? What's going in Psycho's glass today? It's weird how the bot picks and chooses which subs it wants to tell me about. That's one thing that I find not great with Botrix. Sparkling wine, ooh, fancy, fancy. Nice work, Psycho, I like it. So, a little bit shorter of a stream today, as I'm now going to get off to the football. Let me put the orcs on the orc shelf. So I have 2 Blood Bowl teams now, which means I can play some Blood Bowl, which would be good. I was shelved off on the Blood Bowl wall. Oop. Right, the orcs are on the orc shelf, which will also have some very new orcs by the end of this week, which will be very good. I'm very much looking forward to that. But as I say, a little bit of a shorter stream today because I need to go watch the England game, basically. However, we'll have still done at least 9 hours of streaming this week. Plus, we've got the members only stream tomorrow. But thank you all, especially you guys that come and watch the stream, even when it is a little bit quiet. You guys really helped me through my Wednesday evening, which is very much appreciated. So thank you all very much. Hopefully you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and get the score results that you want to get today. 7-1 Croatia, for lucky no. And I'll see the members tomorrow. The rest of you I'll see in the Discord. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much, you lovely people. You make me feel super duper. Have a good one, guys. You wonderful, wonderful human beings. Bye, Felicia.